Boom. Problem solved. So whatever reason, on Streamlabs, you have to have like certain tracks set differently between recording and live streams. So I was only waffling anyway. I was talking about my lights. They looked a little bit dark, but we Gucci now. We good. So yeah, I've got like a mute on that, which was off, which was good, but then actually over there wasn't correct. So hello gamers. Let's put the map on as well. I'm aware that I have not given you guys a video today. This is exactly why we're doing a live stream instead. And we're going to do some nice, fun, easy tracks. The first one that we will be doing is we're going to be doing Dreamland, because I feel like Dreamland's nice and easy, and it allows for 40 or so people. I've set the server up to allow every single bike possible, so all the way from like classic OEMs to factory 125, so absolutely everything. And if you just type in my name in the server list, the server should appear for you. So, good stuff. Riding the Fantic, I'm just trying it out. I tried it at the very end of last live stream, see how it goes. I dabbled in it a little bit on the test track, made a couple of changes suspension-wise, and I seem to be able to get it to go through the whoops okay, so we'll see how it goes. I just don't want to be on the KTM the same as everyone else at round one, you know, so if I can find a bike that I feel fairly comfortable on, then I might be able to compete. We shall see. And dude, I quite like the Fantic. It's always been a nice looking bike, I think, to ride. The issue is it's just never fully been up to scratch in terms of like its speed and handling. So we'll see what we can do with it this time around. I do think I saw Chicken post links to a skin of his in Dad Shoes' Discord, and it was on the Fantic, so I guess he's riding it as well. So far, so good. These are my first laps of the day, and seems to be going all right until I actually open my mouth. I've not ridden his new track yet, Oliver, but I did see your very, very first comment before the stream actually went live, and I quickly load up MXP to have a look at it, and it looks quite interesting. I'll probably make a video on it for tomorrow, actually. That'll be a nice, easy one for me to do, I think. And my day has been absolutely fine. It's off day today, so no gym. Usually, what I like to do is do Monday through to Saturday, and then I have Sunday off. However, the body's a little bit achy today, a bit tired, so I thought, you know what, instead of just going and forcing myself to ache some more, I'll have today off, and then I'll just go tomorrow instead and carry on. Been good. I feel like a very big boy right now, where I've been bulking for like 3 days total. Feel very large, feel very bloated, full of food, but you must do it. I feel like I'm constantly going downstairs and getting something to eat every couple of hours. I'm hoping that it'll all be worth it come like maybe like end of February time. I'll start cutting down again and hopefully get ready for the summer bod, summer vibes, and we'll see how it goes. No, I wouldn't do the cow for easy thing, to be honest. I mean, oh, well, I can work out twice a day if I was. I could go out on a run in the morning and then gym in the evenings, but I know he was doing more stuff like cold showers and reading a book, blah, blah, blah. I don't read. I don't find reading interesting at all. So no, I probably wouldn't go to that extent. But I think what I'd done at the start of the year is I was really happy with how gym was going and how the body was transforming. But because I never started off like big at all, I only got to like a certain size really that I was able to convert into muscle, which was still fairly smallish. It was just more toned. So this time, trying to get a bit big, get a bit bigger. So we'll see how it goes. I'll go through the whole bulking and cutting phase every couple of months, which is something that I've not tried to do before properly. Should be good fun. My webcam is some sort of Elgato face cam that just plugs straight into the PC. The map is Dreamland. You type that in on MXB mods, that'll come up for you. Oh, get a little bit steezy on the old Fantic, you know? It's not too shabby. What gear am I running? Oh. That doesn't match at all, does it? That doesn't look very good. We'll keep that in first person, actually. If download the Factory 125, then I'm not sure what else to suggest you. It should be like it comes with all the other factory bikes. You should have them in the game. That's fine. If you boys don't want to download the bikes you need to join servers, then that is completely up to you. I'm not going to force people to ride one bike or the other. The point is that it's open to everything, so you can ride what you want. We're not going to stick to one side or the other, in it. But we'll try and keep things nice and simple today in terms of the tracks that we play. I feel like I just fancy some easy tracks for once. I was going to think of just put it on like Farm 14 straight away, but then I always remember that Farm has limited like pit spaces, so you can't get a full lobby on it, which is very, very frustrating. You know, the biggest thing that I noticed when upgrading Monitor's Aches is I went from, I think, a 60 Hz to 144 Hz, and the difference in how smooth it is was just unreal. And I know that probably applies to everything, but it just, I don't know, everything felt a lot more responsive. Felt like the riding was a lot smoother as well. It was very, very enjoyable. Simple answer to that, Andy, is just going to be a no, because then I've got to sit down here and try and forecast what track we're going to do every single time and have a list of things that we go through one by one, when a lot of the time it's just track suggestion based. I don't have this massive long list of tracks that we're going to be playing one after the other. It all depends where the mood takes us. And then you also have the pain in the bum where every single time you then want to stream, you've got to create or edit different server commands all the time to update with those tracks that you want to play. I don't feel like we do that many like out there tracks. I think majority of the tracks we have on here are tracks that majority of people have anyway. I mean, you can see how quickly this server's filled up, so it is one of the more popular ones. Make sure that in your settings in MX Bikes as well, Wakes, that you've got it set to 144 Hz. God, I always forget just how small that jump is. I know, I check up for it, but just never, like, quite enough. Oh, on my Call of Duty camo grind at the moment, I'm making good progress. I've got, oh god, I'm trying to remember what it is now. So gold is gilded, and then like platinum is forged. I've got forged on everything except the grenade launcher and the snipers, and I've just started on the snipers as of yesterday, and even just leveling them up, I hadn't touched them yet, and the progress seems like so damn slow. I hate how like slow the snipers are these days in terms of like aiming down sights and stuff. I know like you can use things like the longbow and it's a little bit quicker, but you can't really run around and quickscope anymore. You do have to play a little bit slower, which kind of sucks. It does suck. I need to try and get into a little bit of rhythm on this game, can't lie to you. After in amongst all of my Sledders gameplay, I've not been giving bikes much love as of late, not put much time into it at all. And I'm still, after all this time now, still very undecided on if I want medium front wheel or mid-soft front wheel. I'll constantly switching back and forth. Go back to the pits so I can actually see some people loading in as well. Come on. It always takes so long. There we go. Should actually be able to see some bikes on the track now. Not sure why Breezy is red pinging. Have you changed location, Breezy? You off in Australia now? What's going on with the ping? Oh, no, he's back. He's back to white. Oh, well, his low lines? I'm going to copy. Nice and low. How's that? I don't understand how I was riding off the side of the track off the whoops and I still wasn't gaining any time when I was good. Oh my goodness. Hold on to her. Well, I use COD every now and then, but I use zombies every now and then to level it up. But it's just so slow, XP now, on the guns. It's like you have to get 5 zombie kills per 1 human kill in multiplayer to get like a similar XP level, and it just doesn't really, like, doesn't seem worth it. Well, I am going to have to do the zombie grind at some point, because I plan on getting both mastery camos done. That's... Oh, I thought the front end was going to go there. Tracks to get better is just throw yourself in at the deep end. You know, don't sit there playing like Forest and Club over and over again. Just challenge yourself, download some GP tracks or some soupy tracks and just crash over and over and over again for hundreds of hours until you eventually get it and it clicks. Damn, only 16 seconds off the lap at the moment. Love that. Also love the accidental 360. Oh, what I have done throughout this week, I had 2 different coaching training sessions, and they were actually surprisingly good fun. For someone who considers himself to be like a little bit on the anxious side when it comes to talking to new people, I quite enjoyed my time. What's nice for me is a lot of the time when I play this game now, I don't really think about what I'm doing. You know, I just kind of... What's going on? Why is my front end being all weird? I just kind of do it. It just happens. So I want to watch that. I feel like the front end just disappeared. This is part of this whole medium versus mid-soft front tire argument I'm trying to have with myself. Just trying to work out weird stuff like this. I don't know. I feel like it might script too hard and send me to the left. Yeah, it forces me to sit there and think about what I'm doing when I'm trying to explain it to other people, which is something I don't usually do. So then it kind of makes me reevaluate what I'm doing and how I'm playing, and hopefully it will make me get a little bit better as well. Yeah, the front end just handles so much different on different tyres. Not even just as a traction thing, I just feel like it turns so much differently. I think if I stretched that, I swear I could have stepped over. I didn't stretch it out at all, and it was absolutely fine. Oh god, we're coming in a bit hot here. Slow it down. Oh, am I going to be able to stop for the inside? No. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do Anaheim 1. It's just, whilst this lobby is for easy tracks, I don't get too much enjoyment out of Supercross tracks that are just that wide open. I definitely prefer the more compact style of Supercross. Did anyone end up doing the K-Bell Supercross race last night? Did it end up being any good? I signed up for it, and then it got to the time I was like, you know what, I'm just too tired for this, I'm not staying up. So my sleep patterns actually been a lot better as of recently. I haven't been staying up until like 3, 4 AM every single night. I've had, usually it's like 1 AM's the very, very latest, but then still, even if I go to bed at 1 and wake up at 9, I've still got me 8 hours. I'm still waking up at an early-ish time, for me at least. Just going to wait for this lobby to get completely full, and we'll do a race around here, and then we'll switch things up afterwards. And of course, I am open to suggestions. See that now I feel like I'm flowing okay with the mid-soft on the front. Maybe it's an outdoors versus indoors thing. Maybe medium works better for me indoors, and then mid-soft works better for me outdoors. I'm not too sure. Well, that's not... Oh, no, it is come back round. Okay. I always get a bit worried when the camera gets inverted like that. Oh, well, rest in peace, mate. How many people we got? Oh, God. The spit went down the wrong hole. Oh, I'm so sore. I'm tender. It's in the traps today. I changed how I work out. Oh, yesterday I done a pull day with Charlie. So that's like stuff like, you know, dumbbell shrugs and like rows and all that good stuff. So my traps really hurt today. But I'm trying to change the way that I'm working out. I'm trying to do like really slow reps and like zero momentum to them, just 100% using the muscle, going to failure each time as well. So that's up in the weight, maybe doing 6 to 10 reps total in a set, but going until you physically can't move them anymore. And I'm feeling it today, and that's a good thing, because I feel like if you can feel it, then it's definitely doing something. Thank you very much, Price. 2024 is going to be big for Enduro live streams. I am excited for it, especially after what you showed me in Blender, where it's going to be like almost part of like the terrain, and it's like a texture overlay with the rocks rather than it being like a rock model. I feel like it'll make things ride a lot easier as well. So I am excited for it. Yeah, we can do some Wolf Creek for sure. Charlie is currently out on the sesh with some friends, so that Charlie will not be here with us today, and probably that's most of the reason why I'm probably live streaming today. I've had nothing else to do this evening, so I thought I'd hop on and play a little motocross and bicycles. Only with the passionate gamers, of course. Only the passionate ones allowed. I do realise that I've not actually run a lap time yet. Maybe I should. See if I can get up in, like, the... well, should probably be able to get up in the second. I don't think Breezy will be, like, 10 seconds quicker than me if I get a full lap time in.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Thank you again, Price. I guess that's what that was. Yeah, it was. Server name Barbosa is just type in my name. There'll always be just my name and then followed by something. But yeah, just type that in and it'll show up for you. What? I'm not sure how that managed to kick me off to the left there, but you know what? It's absolutely fun. Hello, Cam. You right, buddy? We got... What's the... Oh my god. Okay. We've still got a lot of people sinking in. I had no idea. Wait. That's my number. He's stolen my real life number. This is outrageous behaviour. We can't be allowing this. Track is called Dreamland. Server is called just Lins. If you type it in, it will show up for you. There is no password at all. And there is no like skill requirement either. It's open to absolutely everybody. I just want to run a lap. That's the main goal. Back on an Ultimate Creations bike as well, because I haven't got any. I haven't got an FXR Fantic yet, at least. No point making skins for every bike. I'm always changing all the time. I never like focus on what I want to ride. So nice and easy onto the inside. That was all right. Felt fairly smooth. That did not feel. Oh, I'm alive. I was basically took my hand off the control then. I thought I was done. Front end disappeared completely off the screen. That weren't too shabby. Uh-oh. A little bit deep, that's fine. Carry some speed up and round here. Just watch out I don't tuck the front end. That might give me cuts. I went just on the inside of that yellow stake. Uh-oh. Feel like there's a high chance of getting into the back of someone now. Oh, why am I in 5th gear? I don't even know if I wanted to go around the outside, but we'll take it. Yeah, I don't think I managed to get past Kuden here without us making contact. Unless I've taken him out. No, he's alive. It's fine. And then I have to try and step onto this without going too far or too short. Lovely. Oh god, it's such a weird corner. Quite difficult to get into that inside right because it's fairly narrow. Oh, that was nice on that inside as well. I'll scrub this double in so I can just double my way through rather than having to single out at the end. And... oh, he's gone top, barely. Less than a second. There you go, that was alright. Hello, Aiden, you're up. Right, yo. What's the server looking like now? How many people we got in here? We've got 31. Oh, it's getting pretty full. I feel bad starting a race while people are sinking, so... I'll have a little reader chat. Hydration. A little hydration notice as well. Get some H2O down you. The body will reward you. One thing that I have noticed, which is quite a funny thing to say, is since I've been going to bed at night rather than early hours in the morning, I feel like I've been a much more pleasant human to be around. Like, I feel like I've actually had time for people and made conversations. Hello, Clyde. You're right, Mum. No, Amy. That does not count. Red wine does not count for hydration. I feel like red wine probably does the opposite and dehydrates you. So none of that. Tyres are the easiest thing in the world to install, because the install should literally just have a folder called tyres, and you drag and drop that into your mods folder, and it will overwrite absolutely everything that you need it to. Alternatively, I believe there's a few tutorials on the old YouTubes, because I feel like they're much easier to follow than trying to explain things when you can actually have it in front of you and visualize it and copy step by step. I've completely gone off of FC24 now. Unfortunately, I've not been enjoying my experience whatsoever. What I have been grinding a little bit low is some Call of Duty camos, playing a little bit of Sledders here and there, playing a little bit of MX Bike from time to time, and then outside of that, I've just been sitting here, kind of watching the YouTubes, watching the TikToks, but eating a bunch of food to try and get big. You know what was quite nice is, so basically nearly every morning without fail, I'll make myself chicken sausages with some scrambled egg on the side. Good protein. It's not super high in calories. And that was just when I was like trying to watch my weight. And now I'm bulking. Halfway through the process, like, yeah, let's just chuck a crap load of cheese in with these eggs as well. And my god, does it transform me? It makes it taste so much nicer. And I don't feel guilty about it either, because I want it. I want to get bigger. Oh, I've never been a career mode person. I don't enjoy playing against the AI on that. Yeah, it's a little bit boring for me. I like playing against an actual human. Backflip! All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Yes, clean! Love that for me. Whoop. I'll be taking my brother to the gym tomorrow as well. That'll be his first time going with me. I do feel bad, because the first time he's going with me is going to be a leg day, and leg days are the worst days by far. Like, my quads still hurt after going and doing legs on Wednesday. So we're like basically 4 days on at this point. 3 days? Thursday, Friday? Yeah, 3 days on. And they still hurt quite a lot. I still walk down the stairs a little bit funny. Oh, yeah, I finally got a haircut. To be fair, it was like 2 months overdue of getting it done, so it was about time I'd done something. I'll still wear the hat from time to time when I can't be bothered actually waking up and doing anything with it. That's alright. It's alright now. Man has got the fresh trim, I guess you could say. I don't have a CRF 450 set up, because I've done a couple laps on that bike, absolutely hated it, and haven't really touched it since. Oh, I didn't join as admin. God damn it. Let me hang on. Let me go over to the server manager. I'll start a race from there. Race 2. L gaming moment. Massive L gaming moment. Right. Save that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Lovely. Setup is saved. Done, done, done. Off to the start. I've not tried Rust yet, Chris. I've had a look of it at the very, very beginning. It looks good. It does look good. I'll probably do a video on it. Maybe tomorrow morning. I'll upload it for like the normal time, normal schedule. It's usually like 4 PM for me. I'm not sure what that translates to anywhere else, but that seems to be the way to go. One thing that Charlie suggested that we start doing as well was implement abs into leg days, and I'm like, I already hate leg days already. I don't want to have to do abs at the very end of it as well, so I might have to mix some things up a little bit. Oh, this is a little bit framey, isn't it? I need to remember that if I survive around turn 1, I need to not look behind me, because then it suddenly loads up. See that rear wheel spinning breezy? Look at this absolute scumbag. You know what? Can't beat him. Join him. No, I didn't join him. He's had too much practice. Oh my god, I'm still getting off the back. I'm checking up extra early though. Hopefully everyone goes flying past me. I can sneak up the inside. There we go. That's what the race IQ gets you rather than just send her. And the reason I was looking behind there going into that first corner was just to check if anyone was going to be trying to run into the back of me, so I could just move over to the left or the right to try and avoid it. Professional one-on-one coaching on MXB-Coach with Linz. Oh! Real life, it's fun. It's fun, it's fun, it's fun. Whoop. And, oh, come up a bit short. Oh, that's fine. Bike took it like a champ. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's probably going to give me cuts there. Front end was a little bit, like the front brake on this bike seems very, very strong. Not used to it at all. Whoop. Harsner. Oh no. Come up a little bit. I always, like, I feel like I whip that second jump a little bit too hard and always come up slightly short. Oh. Oh. That's my WhatsApp noise. I apologise if you hear that. I've got WhatsApp linked to my my Opera GX now, so you probably hear it in the background every now and then. Uh-oh. Almost wiped someone out there. Careful. Careful. Nah, my bad, pimps. That do be me. Might have to see if there's a way of muting it. Skirt. You know what I have been getting a lot of recently on WhatsApp is being added to a whole bunch of like cryptocurrency scam groups, and it's just whilst I just like report them and leave them straight away, but it's just so annoying. I had like 4 that I got added to yesterday. And it's thanks. Who's what website sold my phone number this time? Oh god. See how nice and drama-free this race has been when you actually get a good start and you're out by yourself. It's lovely. That's why it's always better to check up on the start and be safe than fully send it into the back of everyone. What has happened to me there? Okay. And the bike's backwards. Hello, Jackson. The track is 2023 Dreamland McFlurry. It's created by T-Bell. Undecided on the next map just yet. Open to suggestions. I'm glad I'm not the only one having a little bit of grief seeing people crashing all over the place. I will say the Fantic does like getting on the back wheel. A little bit loose. Probably the reason that I crashed earlier actually is it wheelied coming out of the corner and then it's thrown my weight from one side to the other. How many pit spaces does Walnut have? I have a feeling it's one of them tracks that only has like 24, which I don't really want to do. I want to keep it at like 30 plus. Because I was going to do Farm 14 at the start as well, and then realised that's only got like 20 something pit spaces. Oh, is it going to turn? There we go. My front end just kept pushing further and further out wide then. Oh my goodness. I feel a little bit pogo-y on this bike. I feel like I'm rocking into the corners. Okay. Yeah, I definitely think this could be a Supercross only thing. So I actually quite enjoy it in SX, but I'm not a big fan of it around here at the moment. Hello, skateboard. Might be one of the only Kiwis in here at the moment. Isn't it like a really weird time of day for you right now, or is it just like very early morning? And yeah, again, it's kind of no front end. Which way Breezy going? That way. Yeah, not much front end control for me right now. Well, that sucks, Shell. I am very sad to hear that. But welcome to the stream. I'm not yet decided on the next track. I think I'll have a little look at chat once this race is done, and we'll try and decide on one. That man has just completely missed the finish line. Scrubbing too much again. Why? I don't. Why? Why is your day so boring that you have to go and be a dickhead to people? I mean, enjoy it. I'll just get your UID and remove you now that you've left the server anyway. I don't know, boys. I do think there's a certain level of comedy involved when people are too bad at the game to even take someone out intentionally. It's fine. Widowmaker? Yeah, no, I've not done Widowmaker in quite a long time. I don't mind a bit. I'll do a bit of Widowmaker. So there you go. If anyone wants to go and pre-download Widowmaker, you're more than welcome to. I do think I will be removing myself from the Fantic though, as long as we're staying on outdoors tracks. I mean, Widowmaker, it's fairly smooth, isn't it? I mean, there's a few bumps here and there, but nothing crazy. Oh, she just met the same fate as Breezy. Really weird jump that. Sometimes it gives you a nice bounce, others it'll kick you to the side. Might have a nice last lap battle here though. I don't know if any of us have cuts. Not entirely sure. If Factory Bikes had an update like 2 weeks ago, maybe. So if you are getting mismatched, you just haven't got the most recent one. Oh, well, rest in peace. Yeah, bike loves the back wheel. What? Turn, please. Oh, it might be one of them days. I had a good MX Bikes day yesterday, so it would make sense to have a bad one today. Oh, yeah, it's just the front wheel just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing. I had a really good day yesterday. I didn't play it loads, maybe like 30 minutes, but it was very, very good. Oh, 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 tiptoeing. I'm sure I'm not the only one that has good days and bad days on this game. Not a fan of when people intentionally slow down and way up there and then mess about in front of you. That's the ultimate kick in the testicles. Well, I'm not going to limit it to a certain type of bike. I'm leaving it open. You're welcome to ride 125s if you want, but I'm just leaving it open to everything. Yeah, I'm not vibing with this at all. Oh, that's fine. Widowmaker then. Nah, if I do any weird bikes like Surons or pit bikes or like the Big Bore 110, the whole chat just is, how do I install? And it ends up being more stress than it's actually worth. So what? Do I still have Widowmaker in my game? I do. That's fine. We can do Widowmaker. I'll give it like 2 minutes that everyone finish their laps. So I'm not just taking the server down whilst they're halfway through. You don't. I done this myself. My artistic vision from this glorious man's buttocks. That was all me. Don't want to get demonetized, so I won't leave it up too long. No, hang on. Let's see if there's a way of muting this. No, I don't think there is. On the bright side now, you get a notification every time a girlfriend messages me. Oh god. Right. Server down. Widowmaker. Widowmaker. Save. Start. I'm gonna do this on one of the old 252 strokes, I think. We've got classic, not CBMX, classic MX1. Ride on this Cowie a little bit more. God, it's such a sexy bike. Lovely stuff. Right, multiplayer. Listen, Linda, listen. Widowmaker. Nice. Yeah. Oh, God, my quads, boys. How can your legs still hurt 3 days after exercising them? Oh, God. I know it's because it was like the first proper leg day back, but it's ridiculous. If anyone can advise me on how I mute WhatsApp without removing it completely from Opera GX, I will be happy to do so. Is it features? MyFlow, crypto wallet, no. I mean, you know what? Hide WhatsApp. Let's get rid of it. I'll get rid of it. I'll put it back on after the stream. It's fine. Too much grief to go through and do it that way. Right, I'm going to go back to mid-soft on the front, just because that felt okay. It felt all right last time. It wasn't amazing, but it was manageable. It's more of a pain in the bum to explain how I done it, to be fair.
Skinny penis.
Who we got here? Oh, Kyle's back again. Kyle, I swear you've been into every single one of my streams like in the last year. It's actually nuts. Thank you so much. Welcome back again, my man. Oh, we've also got... Is the 2024 SYS track also been released? I'm now seeing pictures of that popping up. That's MXB mods, tracks, Shmeez. It has. Damn, Stone Rider's been a bit busy, hasn't he? Okay. Interesting. At least I've got some videos to come up in the next few days. Lovely stuff. Love that. It's the exact same but different. That does... What? You mean not understand? Oh my god. Am I even... I'm not going to be able to get up and over that. It's fine. Oh, he's only changed the looks. That's a bit boring. I thought it'd give us like a little bit of a different layout. No, different templates, so it's like the jump faces and stuff would be a bit different, but it would be nice to have an actual different layout of it as well. Alright, at least I've still got that Rust track to play. Probably won't do on SYS if it's technically the same. I'm accidentally like wheeling everywhere today. I think I'm just leaning back way too much. Oh my god. Boing. I can safely say that this bike and this track is a combination that I have never done before. We'll see how that goes. I mean, this is a very, oh god, a very speed-dependent track, so that could have been an L gamer moment. Yeah, I'm going to disagree with that, Doobies. It would be an issue on my end if it was hosted on my computer, but it's not. It's hosted on my MXB servers. So I will, I'm going to politely disagree. The factory bikes are on there. What could be the issue is where I've got so many like categories selected on the server list. So I've got Classic 1, Classic 2, MX1, MX2, MX2 2-stroke, MX1 2-stroke, Factory 125, Factory 144. Like, because there's so many, it might be too many characters for it to cache them all. So that might be why it's only allowing OEMs. But then you still need the factory ones to join. So I could try and pick a couple of them to remove to allow the factory bikes. Technology, eh? Never does what you want it to do. Remember last year when the SYS one first came out, like I think the SYS test track last year was the equivalent of the aerial test track this year, where everybody just grinds it non-stop, and the lap times just got so low and optimized. How did the had anyone do the test race today, by the way? Oh, I saw what track it was on. I was like, no, I'm not touching that. I refuse to play on tracks that people have grinded for weeks on end. Not a bit of me. Oh, the newest factory bikes did also come with a tyre patch, so if you need to also update the tyres with the newest bike patch too. On my good days, I would put... I'm very sorry. Who's that? Sorry, man. On my good days, I could possibly put myself in the top 10, but on bad days, probably not. Maybe like top 20. It's always hard to judge, because you're never going to get a time where all of the Americans and all of the Europeans and all of the Oceanic riders kind of all play together. It's usually separated into various series, or when you do nations, you only get to race a couple of each at a time, so it is difficult to say. It's hard to rank everybody. Hello, Slid, you're up. Skirt. The track that I am playing is called Widowmaker. And I'm praying, I'm hoping that this track also has enough slots for everybody to join. I've got the server set to 35 people. Uh-oh. 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 And over. So it was meant to be doing a race tonight as the US Open races, but it's been delayed a week. So this was going to be the bike that I was racing tonight, but it never came to be. Doesn't have to get a little bit more practice on it. I think I am going to really struggle, because I tried this out on the aerial test track, and my god is it painful through the whoops. And like, it's hard to explain what's happening there, but I'll try and show you what I mean. So the suspension compresses fully multiple times throughout the corner, which then straightens the bike up, and then you have to turn again, it straightens the bike and turn again. If you don't have one nice corner, it turns into lots of little corners instead. This is going to bug out halfway through. So it stands you up, compresses, stands you up again, compresses, stands you up again. Yeah, it's very difficult to get the bike around. No, the US Open is open to everything, so I'll unfortunately be competing against 450s as well. But I thought, since it's a series that I'm definitely not going to be able to do every round of, I'll try and have fun with it. If I don't qualify, it's not the end of the world. Oh, I relate to likes. It's all part of the fun. You must callous your mind. Become numb to the annoyance. I like how X has gone top of this lobby as well, because she's a bit of a Widowmaker warrior. I remember riding around this track before, and she's like, "How are you running these lap times? You're taking all of the wrong lines." So I don't know what the lines are. I'm just riding the track. I haven't had any game crashes when joining games in a while. Touch wood. I'm probably about to get one next lobby I join, but it's been alright. I'm just saying that you're at the top of the server. I'm not saying it's a good lap. I have no idea what good laps are. I feel like sometimes people think I'm an encyclopedia of hot laps. Like every track we go to. What's a good lap time, Randy? I don't bloody know. I've not played the track in like 6 months. Oh, to try and get a little bit of chat interaction as well. Can I get some ones if anybody would be interested, either on maybe either Christmas Eve or Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas for me. I know certain countries celebrate Boxing Day on various days. Either the 24th or the 26th December, would anyone be interested in a Lynn's plus girlfriend facecam stream? And she's going to be here from like the 23rd all the way to the 27th, so we got time, and I feel like that'd be the best time to actually finally do one. Oh, sugar. Oh! I'm God, I'm God, I'm God. Would anybody believe me if I told you that was semi-intentional? The case wasn't intentional, but then trying to turn a little wheelie into a backflip was. Would anyone believe me? Probably not. That's fine. There's a lot of ones. Okay. I'll slide in her DMs. I'll ask her. Look at this triad on the 450, bro. Could never be me. Shit, I missed. God damn it. I'm going to get punted in the next corner. Let's jump over into our lines. Let's get in the way. Damn it. My bike's too slow. Oh, we've stayed so much lower. Oh! Oh, look at that. Women are just throwing themselves at me. Now that I've got a fresh haircut. You love to see it. Oh, thank you very much, Agris. I appreciate that, man. Little read here. That's fine. Back it up there. God, this thing's actually quite slow. I mean, chuck it against a 450 and of course it's going to feel slow, but, you know. It'd be like that. Scrub. Oh, scrubbed it out way, way, way too hard. This isn't going to do me any favours now for trying to go over the finish line. Oh, there she is. What are these cuts? Someone ban her. Disgusting behaviour.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Hey! Couldn't handle the pressure. Couldn't handle the 138 people watching her live. I have a feeling that I shouldn't be going around the outside here because nobody else does. I also have a feeling I should be going around the outside up here rather than going inside. That's a pretty sick transfer that he's just done. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. Oh, I did not mean to go left side. Oh, no. Oh, God. How to ruin all flow, all momentum. This inside gets hella sketchy as well when it's rough. Just like that. It just fully stood me up. Dead. Yo, yeet. Get a little kiss of death. I am not riding the factory KX. No, I'm on the OEM one. I'm going to have to remove a few of the bike classes next time we load a track up, because it seems like where I've put so many in, it only allows X amount. I'm running my ECMA gear. It's green, it matches. It's not running my FXR gear because I just didn't have it on the bike when I loaded into the server. It's not that deep. It's not the end of the world. I play in first person anyway. Can't see it at all times. I mean, this is... The track's not going to do the quality any justice because the texture's like very grainy, very bitty, so when you move across it very quickly, the bitrate can't keep up. But right now, my bitrate is a little bit lower because I streamed on Twitch like a month ago, I think, on some Call of Duty. And you have to lower your bitrate for that, and I've forgotten to turn it up again every single time. So I've been doing it in the slightly lower bitrate. You'll see, if I come to a stop, if I don't touch anything and I don't move, the quality should come back and be really good. And you can see the individual like bits of dirt. However, then when I start moving, the bitrate can't keep up with how quickly the ground's moving underneath me, and it makes it blurry. Which is why a lot of the time, the extra high detailed tracks with like the really detailed terrain like this actually look worse in YouTube videos. Yeah, if I could just remember to actually change it back to a higher quality at the end of each stream, because I can't do it during. I have to end the stream and restart it again if I want to do it during. Then next stream we'd have a decent one. And that's the annoying thing, is it'll make the entire screen blurry, including me. It's not just on the track. We got 30, 35. We are fully sunk. So we will start a race. I have a feeling this one might be a little bit painful. Don't know why. We shall see. Ding, 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 ding. Well, I don't like, you see there, kind of like falling down, doing its own thing. It has to be like fully maintained. I might just have to buy some hairspray or something just to try and keep everything in place. Oh, yeah, when you've not got good hair to start with, it's very hard to do anything that makes it look okay. It needs a lot of maintenance. Oh, God. Oh. Ding, ding, ding. Doesn't help I've been put on the back row here. I feel like I've been done a little bit dirty. Not even just back row and then kind of slight... no, more middle than outside, I'd say. Oh. I feel like the odds of me getting around turn 1 smoothly are quite low. I don't think my chances are very good. I also have a really bad feeling that I have got a stock setup on because I only had it on as my default. I didn't have it on race or anything, but we'll see how the bike feels. I'm sure I'll be able to tell. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm not shocked. I mean, I don't understand why people continuously, time and time again, feel like when they're on the outside and it's a double lineup that they can just yeet all the way over from the right to left and still get away with it, which they don't, but they still do every time. But it's to be expected. And now the race begins properly. Oh, yeah, this thing does like getting up on the back wheel as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Not many bikes. Oh! Okay. Not many bikes I get to get away with using 5th gear in, but this actually feels like alright. Feels... Oh my goodness. Actually feels like pretty... like it pulls still in 5th gear. Here's a death for the fans. Add the back brake. Stand up around this corner rather than sit down, because for some reason when you sit down it stands the bike up really awkwardly. Hello Sonny, you alright buddy? I'm not too bad. I bet Aches regrets coming into these chats all the time. She gets rizzed up 24/7. I'm surprised Breezy hasn't tried anything yet. Alright, don't scrub this quite as hard as I have been. Lovely. Oh god, I jumped that too far. Yep. Front end has collapsed on me. Which then means the entire of this downhill is going to be in the mud. Scrub that. Step off. Lovely stuff. Get a little yah yeet. Hit the fade away. Oh, I wanted to jump to the inside there. Wasn't sure what line the Khatum was going to take. Might be able to salvage like a top 5, maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm already 20 seconds back. I should not be in 5th gear right now. Definitely not uphill. On the flat bits it's fine, but yeah, not up here. Go down, go to 4th. And front wheels collapsed on me again. Oh, God. I told you, boys. Could be a bad MX Bikes day. The flow ain't flowing. I'm going to go around the outside. I'm not even going to try and deal with that inside. I mean, you get to stay pretty damn low if you take the outside, so it's not terrible. I don't know what to say. Playing like an absolute goober. Ah, I'd love to be able to blame it on the bikes, but I think it might be a skill issue today. Lift my front wheel up so I don't get taken out. Go completely off the track there. I'm gonna hit an unsafe tracker entry. It was actually still relatively safe. They're busy crashing into each other. Yo, yeet. So anyway, how's everyone's days been? What have you been up to this weekend? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to go put my fan on as well. Getting a little bit warm under these lights being so bright. I'm a little bit red actually as well. Starting to sweat her out a bit. Yeah, the weather in the UK as of like the last week has been absolutely miserable. Very cold, very wet, not very bueno. I had a couple of days this week where my gym times vary. I'll either go at like between 2 and 4 PM or I'll wait until like late in the evening and I'll go maybe like 8 to 9 PM-ish. So those days when I've gone later, I've had to scrape ice off my car, like windows, before even going to the gym, and that's like more of a demotivating thing. And the buns do be toasty, they do be. Yeah, I'll put a fan on after this. Try and cool her down a bit. How's everyone's Christmas shopping going as well? That's an important thing. I'm finally starting to get all of my bits together. I think I've got girlfriend sorted now. I ordered most of my mum's stuff today, minus one thing, because it said it was going to be delivered after Christmas, so that's not very good, so I've got to look for something else. Nothing for Dad yet, because he's not made any sort of hints as to anything that he would even like to have, and not Brother yet, so I've sorted out, like, almost 2 people out of 4. Grandparents have just straight up said they're not getting gifts, they don't want gifts this year, so that makes my life easier. Haven't got to get anything for those. Oh, what is a W? I've got a Lindt chocolate advent calendar this year, and that's the best part of my morning so far, is waking up and having a little Lindt chocolate. I love it. Going to be underpowered here. It tried going. It tried going on me. Naughty, naughty. You teasing me? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. These things are actually not that enjoyable to ride. I can't lie to you. Definitely still winnable. Only a minute and 10 seconds behind right now. Easy comeback. With 1 lap to go. Luckily, my car does have a heated front windscreen, so I've only got to scrape the ice off the side windows. I can just press a button and it'll slowly de-ice the front. It's like the one redeeming feature about mine. This ain't gonna go well, is it? No, it's not gonna go well. I'm sorry, buddy. My lines aren't choices at the moment. I'm just going wherever the bike takes me. My conversions between freedom units and rest of the world is not too on point at the moment. Mine tours, I'm not sure what that converts into. That was alright. Stayed a bit lower there. Gave the front end less reason to collapse on me. Alright, I've had like 3 good corners in a row here, so I'm sure it's about to end any second now. Did not mean to take off over the big bit, but that's not too bad. I said Breezy was 20 seconds ahead of me just now. He must have had a nightmare on the end of this lap. There you go. The end of that lap was okay. The rest of that, absolutely horrific. Oosh! Oh yeah, let me put my oh, it's a Ford Fiesta. It's nothing special. Let me put my fan on. Mute this as well. That should cool me down a little bit now. Right. Yeah, I drink soda. A lot of the time it's just like diet, to be honest. Like Pepsi Max and things like that. Doesn't count if there's no calories. Track suggestions, boys. What we feeling? What we thinking? Badum. See what you did there. Oh, someone said, I know I'm going to get like a bunch of Big Send and like Schmeesville suggestions, but someone did say about Wolf Creek, which I'm all for, and I'm going to take some of the bike selections out because I think there's too many for it to work properly. So I'm going to take out the Classic. I'm going to take out MX3 because nobody rides MX3. And I'll take out E10 125s because realistically you'd just ride a 150, wouldn't you? And then we'll see if this works. If I type in Wolf Creek, save, start, and I'm going to ride the Thog for some reason. Don't know why, just fancy it. Lovely stuff. Done. LYNDS. Yeah, mods by Loxy. It's just like a bike pack. Where is it? Bunch of random stuff in it. So we got this, whatever that is. Whatever that is, like the worst of the worst that you can imagine. Nothing that is particularly video worthy, unfortunately. I've got so much crap in my game at this point, man. Track is Wolf Creek. I said them words. I should probably do a clear out at some point. Just clear out tracks, clear out mods I don't use. I mean, I've probably got so many like bike and rider skins at this point that I'm just never going to touch again. 450. Everyone's kind of standing the KTM at the moment. Suzuki's okay. Kawasaki's good, but it can be a little bit underpowered at times. I would definitely advise against the Honda. I'm not a Honda enjoy at all. We'll go for the over-the-top alpha mapping because why not? Oh, come on. Oh, it's so painful when everyone's joining and you can't move your mouse properly. There we go. I feel like from a power perspective, I've done a couple laps on stock Yamaha on aerial test track the other night, and it feels faster than the KTM. But I can't quite get it through the whoops or the tones as I would like just yet. But through rhythms, in terms of like power and clearing jumps, it feels really, really good. Look how ridiculous the alpha mapping is on this. It's like if you bang on the throttle in the air, it just instantly comes back round. But it does have its own like loose front end issues. It can be quite easy to tuck the front on this. Uh-oh. 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 Started. Oh, I'm such a hazard. Oh no, it is nice being the hazard for once rather than having to be the one to dodge the other hazards. Uh-oh. I just tried dabbing the clutch to like bring the front end down as if that exists. No clutch on this bloody thing. I will say it whips weird. It's like it doesn't come back round how you'd expect it to. Like it kind of stays kind of sideways, which can cause for some sketchy landings. And of course, having zero engine braking will always make coming into turns a little bit difficult, but it's still a relatively fun bike. It's that disgusting amounts of power. Well, I imagine it makes the streams a little bit quiet now when you've got no engine sound going on. That's why we've got the background music. Keep it pumping. Uh-oh. I'm alive. It's fine. It's not fine. It's fine. We're surviving. A stock Varg Supercross would be funny. It'd be boring, because how quiet it would be, but it would be funny. There was an update on the factory bikes like 2 weeks ago. So September is not recent enough. This is how I know who are loyal viewers, by the way, because I did do a video on the new factory bikes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, if you can be consistent on the Kawi, then I suppose it's like a power doesn't really matter. You might just be limited if there's, let's say, like a big quad line that you have to do to qualify in. Then you might be a bit buggered. God, I'm playing so horrendous today. No, I'm not growing a beard. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the shadow. That's not facial hair. Look. It's very, very, very short at the moment. That's just a shadow there. I see why you would think that. I would love to grow a decent beard, but unfortunately it's hella patchy, so I just don't even try. I keep it relatively short. Usually get the stash grow out a bit. I feel like I get a decent stash on the go, but no, the rest of it's a bit ropey. Oh my goodness. Have you been off work all this time because of your ankle cam? Yeah, it's on exactly the same post. There's no new mods post for it. If you go onto that post and scroll down, and if you just read the post as well, it'll tell you what you need to download, what part is a patch. Would you all be disappointed if I told you that there is another factory update as well? That will probably be coming in the next like week or 2 weeks. I can't promise if it will be part of it or not, but one thing that I am incredibly looking forwards to, if they manage to get it done in time, is a Triumph being in the pack as well. Your boy will be rocking the Triumph model faux show. I'm going to lose count of how many people I've accidentally taken out in this session. That jump there, perfect example of what I want to say about this bike and how I really, really struggle when it comes to whipping it. Probably not going to be able to show you now because it's taken so long to load the menu that the whole replay is going to have disappeared by then. Still can't. Still can't. Still can't. There's no point. The replay will be gone. Basically, the whip, it comes out and it doesn't kind of like come back round at like circular. It comes out and it comes straight back. And so it ends up, your bike falls at like a weird angle with the back end falling behind you. So you can never get like a smooth whip on the go. I don't know, it's hard to explain. You can feel it more than anything. I can't give you tips on something that I don't do. I play with a controller. It's like asking LeBron James how to hit a whip section. I don't think he's going to have the best information for you. He's never done it before. Yeah, these are open lobbies, Brandon. Doesn't matter your skill level. As long as you got the track and you can join the server quick enough before it's full, you are good to go. I think the more sus thing is how you know what lap time you've got off the top of your head, Cam. Because that could never be me. Yeah, you gotta have some pretty deep pockets if you're into your iRacing. Not a cheap game. You wanna know, oh, tell you what is so sexy about bulking right now as well, is getting to like 10, 11 PM at night and just being able to go and grab a bowl of cereal. It's, lovely. Such a happy man. Right, let's slap these on. And I don't feel bad for it either. Wait for these last couple of people to get in and we'll get a race going. The track is called Wolf Creek, Ryan. Yeah, right now, I'm making in the quads from Wednesday. And I'm making in the traps / rear delts from Pool Day yesterday. But I have noticed, so I'm usually against like having a bunch of like gym equipment that assists you, so like, you know, like straps, belts, blah blah blah. However, I am asking for some lifting straps for Christmas solely because when I do dumbbell shrugs, so you have your hands down by your side on the dumbbell and you lift it up just with like your shoulders and your traps, you shrug them, my grip gives out in my hands before my traps do. So I feel like I could do a lot more weight on it if I had something assisting, helping me hold it in the first place. So I'm going to get some scraps just for that. So the grip strength is a little bit of an L, but I feel like it'll be worth it just for that. I've got both. I've got... Actually, the microphone's covering it. Got G Fuel. It's just there underneath. Not sponsored by Ghost, by the way. I've just thought, you know what, I'll stack everything else up there at the same time. There you go. There's... there's G Fuel as well. I don't bother with when you say deadlift machine, do you mean like a Smith machine? Deadlift is a movement I will probably never bother doing routinely, maybe once or twice, but I feel like the risk versus reward that you get out of it just isn't worth it. No need to stream on Twitch. Not viewer base isn't anywhere near as the same. They take more money from you than YouTube does. And my audience is here. So there is literally zero positives to Twitch for me. I'm not saying other people can't. I'm just saying me as a person, it doesn't make any sense. You cannot get MX Bikes on Xbox. Unfortunately, it is PC only. Right, what are we looking like now? Are we ready to have, like... Yeah, I'm just going to start it. I'm not even going to look, because then I won't feel bad if I don't look at it. We're ready to have our third race of just crashing over and over and over and over.
You guys silly? I'm still going to send it.
Yeah. But the reason for that, Nettie, is because there isn't an audience for it. At least on other games, if you're playing, like, Fortnite, for example, there's a chance that people will hop on and just click on random people. But in terms of Twitch, the only time I ever see it doing well is when the official races are going on and, like, Narvo streaming. Outside of that, you're lucky to get maybe 20 or so people just scrolling through Twitch watching MX Bikes. Sardid. Has he got... That's not a Muck Creations Rockstar helmet, is it? Who am I next to? Oh, it's Takes. No, it's not. That's a bit of a throwback. Rocking the old Husky South as well. Oh, the golden days of when I was good at the game. Sledders will be on MX Bikes. On MX Bikes, or what am I talking about? Sledders will be on console either very, very late in 2024 or hopefully beginning in 2025. That was a very clean start. I'm quite surprised. But, as of course, the back end didn't come round properly when I whipped, so then it made me whip the other way. And I've just caused my front end to tuck. Sorry, Tommy. AKA Cam. I know it is most likely Cam or something like that because he's got the Santa hat on. I'm just going to have to try and do like really small whips. You see, even there, I done my little whip to the left and then it came back further than I wanted it to, so that I had to kind of counter it with the front end and it didn't go well. Cheers, mate. Didn't want to go on the track anyway. How am I alive? What's going on? Beep beep. Gosh, how aggressive that front end came up. Just from how strong the acceleration is. Ash yank a cheeky tear off. Okay. Bike just didn't want to turn. I'll slow down a little bit. Give up some time that I gained from doing that. I didn't try taking her out then. I tried going on the inside and just completely blew her up. I promised I was being nice. Surely not again. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm alive. Oh my god, we're zooming. Nah, I just scrub that pretty damn hard. Why? I don't want to go on the right side. So I'm going to overjump this. Oh, the front end's going to go again. Oh, god. I feel like the 4-stroke front ends are really the only bikes I can trust when it comes to slightly overjumping. I feel like all the other ones just completely collapse on you at any time. Right. I don't think I have the chicken downloaded, to be fair. I think the Santa Hat is the only, like, weird topper that I've got. I always rock, like, the Among Us backpacks. I do have those in the game. That's probably Breezy, actually, now I think about it. Well, I don't know why he would have changed his name between servers. Turn, please! Please don't go inside. Please don't go... Oh, it's fine. Turn! Turn! Oh, oh, oh. Thank you. I'll take them 2 positions. I don't even want to whip now because I'm scared of the bike going back the other way. Please, I swear to Christ, what is wrong with this? That's just like the front end just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing. I'm cranked over so far as well. I might just be boring. Go back to the 450s. That might have to be what we do. I do be struggling on everything else right now. Who can scrub the hardest? Whilst I'm scared of scrubbing, let's go underneath her. Don't take that out of context. I feel like I'm about to get absolutely hunted in this corner. Oh no, she's... I mean, yes, but because I slammed on the brakes, I thought she was going to cut the inside and I could cut down. Uh-oh. 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 Just front end things. Hello, Devilish. Alright, man. Not too bad. How's yours? I'm getting a little bit steezy. This thing is it's certainly a lot. It's a lot to handle. What we got? I've still got 2 laps left to go. Somehow I'm still in second. I think Alex has got a hell of a lot of cuts. I'm just going to have to go extra slow everywhere so I don't go flying off the track. Ah. I don't want to keep going over this right-hand side, but I don't really have a choice when the bike whips me back over to that side of the track. I'll take the Fantic over the TM. TM's a good bike, and then as soon as you throw a bump in front of it, not so much. Flat tracking, it's good. So I could happily rip TM around Forest all day. I generally don't think I've touched the TM since the Lalan event, to put into perspective how much everybody dislikes it. I do see a lot of people using the 350 at the moment. I don't think I've dabbled in it too much. I tried it once on stream when Rum told me to give it a go, and I didn't like it, but that's still when I was in my not knowing how to use any of the OEMs era. I feel like I've got a little bit better on the 4 strokes at least now, so I could give it a go. I'm not sure Smooth and the Varg go together because of just how much power it's got. It's so wild. Oh, I got cuts that lot. Oh god. I got like 5 seconds of cuts as well, Jesus. I reckon I could try and get to the inside. I have. Lovely. A little bit slow uphill. Stick to the left side. Do the most minimal of whip possible. Oh, standing itself up. It's probably going to give me more cuts. I mean, is there any sort of handling difference in the 350s to the 4s, or is it purely a power thing? And if it's just power, I don't see any point, because I feel like I can handle the 450 power relatively well. Yeah, we finally got to 60k as well, which is nice. Done it much earlier than I thought as well. I thought it'd be like kind of mid to end of December. So yes, thank you everyone very much for that. I think a massive contributing factor to that is Sledders, because YouTube lets you track like your 5 most viewed videos in the last month. It doesn't matter when the videos are uploaded, just across your entire channel, which videos have been watched the most in the last month. And 4 out of 5 was all Sledders, which is pretty disgusting. I do think the issue that I have for that game is it's fairly limited in terms of how much content there is on it at the moment, where it's more of a sandbox game rather than having defined things to do. I do also think as well at the moment, MX Bikes is down a little bit because it's off season. So I think people are off playing like Fortnite, for example, or the new Call of Duty, and I'm sure it will come back round come January time. Just wait a second for people to finish that race. That's a very fast track, Jocko. You got to be on point. I've been sent a TikTok. Let me see. Let me watch. This is going on mute in case there's any copyrighted music in this. It's taken a hell of a long time to load. Oh no, I do need to listen to it. Hang on. Ah, I see. Funny, haha. No, we're gonna do we'll do Schmeesville next, just because people asked for it before I done that one. Was it Schmeesville or Big Send? What is that? Hang on, these might not even be on the server list yet. Big Send isn't even on the server list yet. So it might have to be Schmeesville. Schmeesville server -2. What on earth am I looking at here? This might not work, but it might. I need to have a look to see what's going on. Do MX1 and Let's do a little bit of Husky life. The Husky setup's so like B-Tech compared to everything else. Is this the right one? No, I'm not surprised it didn't work, don't worry. Yeah, it's got the most like booth thing on here. So Schmeesville is not set up properly for my MXB servers just yet. Sorry, boys. Oh yeah, I'm not bothering re-downloading stuff while streaming at the same time. Actually, no, I'll show you something real quick. I'm going to load up the aerial test track. What? Oh god, I keep forgetting what it's called. In this. ARL test track. Save. I want to load it up because I want to show you how well this Fantic goes through the whoops. With the setup that I've got on it. I know you're going to be like, oh, I don't want to do Supercross. It's meant to be easy tracks. Just give me a sec. It's fine. It's fine. We wing it. We're doing it live. Oh, see, I found the Baltimore track a little bit on the boring side. Just because of how big everything is. I'm sure a lot of people enjoyed it, but I feel like there's no like finesse needed, if that makes sense. You can just basically full send everything into every rhythm and be okay. No, we're not doing Krakenberg on this stream. Is this a paid? Oh, it might be a paid track actually. Generally, haven't thought of that. I won't be on it too long. I'm probably not going to do a race on it. I'm going to leave it as open practice anyway. But just want to showcase the Fantic whoop ability. So Panda sent me a setup for this originally. I wasn't quite vibing with it, so I watched myself through the whoops, made 2 changes, and now I really enjoy it through the whoops. We'll see how this goes. Look at that. Ah, oh, lovely. Not so lovely. Didn't hit the tyre tap well at all there. Although I'm happy to blame that on me. That's not the bike, that's me not getting the wheel tap in the right place on the Dragon's back. Yeah, this munches the whoops. Although, for some reason, even though the first set of whoops is hard on the second, I always struggle with my trajectory in this second set. That was alright as well. Just don't like how you jump out and have to suddenly sharply turn to the left. Never goes too well for me. Oh. God, I'm so sketchy today. Oh, I'm so sketchy today, boys. It's painful. Oh, I've not tried Rust yet. I'll do it for a video. Oh my goodness. That looks pretty painful. Yeah, so we're against some factory bikes, you know, now, which is nice as well. I always like comparing the lap times. So I will still die on the pedestal that all bikes should be allowed in these races rather than sticking to OEM or factory. Should be open. And nothing will change my mind on that. Oh, much better run. Seat bounce up and on. Step off. Oh, God. Keep overshooting that triple win, which is messing me up. might just stay in third gear in this corner rather than going down to second, because I always shift up straight away anyway. Yeah, that was absolutely fun. I don't know why I don't do that more. I feel like I always shift too much. Don't pull away. Oh. That was actually alright, that. What was it? Oh, I think that might actually be my best lap around here ever. 56.1. I'm happy with that. It was nice. Still probably like 2 seconds off of the top, but we'll take it. I do not have a coffee machine. I am not a coffee enjoyer. I know some people that make coffee their like entire personality, but it's never something that I've been able to get behind. Well, if I keep riding the Fantic and I end up enjoying it enough to ride it for Supercross season, I'll just do a full video on it anyway. So, watch this space. I've asked, in response to your thing, Timothy, about the hoodies and merch and stuff, I have asked my girlfriend if she's able to make me some new designs, because at Milan, Reaper was saying that like my merch game is pretty damn weak at the moment, but she's just been busy for the time being. She's actually ill at the moment, so she hasn't had a chance to do anything. That'd be nice to get some new merch going up at some point. You step over this. Yeah, you can. You can if you hit the corner right. Hello, Chill Dog. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm so unsure at the moment, boys, on if I want to run mid-soft or medium front wheel. Oh god, what are the whips like when you hit them starting at 0 mile an hour and at an angle? Ah, got back into a rhythm, kind of. Oh! Oh! Yeah. Oh, there was no chance I was staying up on there. Hello, Ginger Buddy. Yes, it's been a while. The track is Aerial Test Track. It's a paid track. So I don't imagine it to fully fill up, but I'm not doing a race on it. I just want to quickly test out the Fantic a little bit more in the suspension that I tweaked slightly. I feel like it stays on the top of them a lot nicer. The one thing I cannot do is stay away from these damn hay bales on this track. They are my nemesis. I'm pretty sure you can step over this table as well. Maybe. I feel like that's one. Maybe if you go double, triple before it rather than triple, double, then you'd already have the momentum. What is... This is why I'm so bloody torn. Because sometimes the medium's absolutely fine, and then other times I get shit like that. Like, what has happened to me? Again, I won't be able to even go back into replay and watch what's happened to me because it takes so long to load everybody's bikes. And then by the time I've done this, the replay length probably is barely long enough. Come on, please. Please. Oh, no, we're fine. We're good. We're good. Okay, so I've come up short, which is absolutely fine. So just make me crash. Rather than then twitching and then going the other way. And then going the other way. Bear in mind, I didn't turn at all here. It's doing it all by itself. And then going the other way. And then finally coming to a stop. That's all done by the virtual rider. That is no inputs from me, though. Shall we do... What if we... Let's do a Kells track next. Shall we do E Street? I haven't done E Street in a very long time. I say very long. I've probably done it on my last Donator-thon stream. But I like E Street. And it's not a track that I think I do on OEMs often at all. I usually ride the factory bikes around there. So I'd be interested to see what an OEM feels like around there. Is hitting I do it in a lobby? No. No is the answer. It'll be between E Street or Fox Raceway, I think. We're doing a Kells track. Those are the two that I've liked the most. And I do like his Red Sand track, but I feel like I've definitely overplayed it at this point. Yeah, I've got factory bikes in here, Ginger. I've got both, just to allow people to ride what they want. And we've had 0 server issues. Just throwing that out there. I wouldn't advise joining though. I'm going to load up a different track. I just quickly threw that up to show off the Fantic suspension that I've been running with. So sorry if you were trying to join. We're on Easy Street, and it feels so sweet. And the world is but a treat when you're on Easy Street. And we're sipping on the sweet champagne. Something, something, can't remember the rest of the words. Easy Street. That's exactly how it goes. I'm not riding the Fantic, just thought. I actually am going to ride a factory bike. Where is it? E10. E10 4FA. What factory bike do I want to ride, though, is the question. Of course, it's going to be the Suzuki. We love the Suzuki. Oh, got this. There we go. Oh, I left it on open practice. Ah. And it doesn't even let you ride the factory 450 anyway, because I'll take the server down. I'm going to remove the 150, then hopefully it lets me ride the 450. I hate how these servers work like that. Actually, I'll remove the electric bike. And the 150s. Save. It's not an open practice either, I was being a mod. Right, let's see if this works now. Oh, actually, I need to change my bike again because the game now defaults me to this when it shouldn't be. Right, done that. LYN. Server should be up. LYN, there we go. And it lets me in this time, nice. On that Dragon's Back, Aches. So there's four whoops on that. Got first one, second one, third one, and the fourth one is the one that you actually take off from. You want to lean back as hard as you can on number 1. You want to tire tap number 2. You then want to downside number 3 to then hopefully give you as much pop off of number 4 as possible. And that's the best way I can think of wording it, is just tire tap, and then so it's like tire tap, down, jump. All in one fluid moment. One fluid motion. Apparently I've already got a set up. Please don't tell me that's just crashed. Okay. Thank God I didn't have my my browser history open in the background. That would have been interesting. Why have I been added in the main MX Bikes Discord? Who is this? Hey, cool. I don't know if Brefart, if you are in these streams, but I don't think I've ever seen you write anything intelligent in Discord ever. It's always just memes and random shit. Anyway, moving on. What? I feel like the medium tyres on OEMs, at least, they still are better than sand tyres on the sand track. What I'm scared about... Oh, would that have crashed because I had... I think I know why that crashed. I think it's because I had an old setup on, and I've gone to the track. I think I need to go back to default and then change it from there. Can't do Big Send MX. It's not on the server list at the moment for me. I'm shocked I managed to get back in. Usually when my game crashes, the lobby fills up too quick. And we're sipping on the sweet champagne. We're getting crazy on the gravy train. I mean, I'm not like forcing products down people's throats, by the way. But if you were on the bit of a fitness grind with me, and you do find yourself wanting to order anything from the Ghost website, let me know. And before you do, I'll sort out a referral code so you get 20% off, and I get some reward points on the website. Because I'll take some free products if I can get some. I don't even know what to change on these bikes these days. I can't just run them as they come. Yeah, I definitely think it was the setup's fault. I bought a Leveler. I looked at it once, thought, oh, this is too confusing, and I never touched it again. So I definitely think I'm one and done in terms of track creation. Oh my goodness. It's so difficult going from the OEM bikes to these factory bikes, man. Like, the traction levels are so different to each other. Like, these things are a lot faster, but then they've got worse tyres to compensate for it, so you actually have to use throttle control. Whereas I feel like I can just bang the throttle open anywhere on the OEMs, on the mediums at least, and get away with it okay. Oh. No worries, Chill Dog. I'll see you later, man. Hello, Zach. Do gentle. Easy does it. I just want to warm myself back up. Nice, smooth lines. Not throwing her too fat. Yeah, I never watched Red Rider's videos on them. I saw him post them, but I think I was over it at that point, so I didn't bother. Oh my god. That was very close. Oh my god. The front end is so twitchy. We do be drifting. But we do also be on a sand track. I deserve that front end tuck. I was too far on the inside of the inside roller. Yes, I've got the new factory bikes. New as in the newest, new, not the September one. New as in about 2 weeks ago new. Because those are the ones I've got installed, and it's through the MyMXB server manager, and it's working just fine. So Double check you got the newest of the newest of the new. I don't think it wasn't done as like a new post on MXP mods, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it was just updated on that old one. So, and it was a patch, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people missed it. Oh, yeah, you know what, I didn't want to turn anyway. That's fine. I actually wanted to go back to the pits. I didn't want to finish that lap. Riding's overrated at this point. I'm alright, thank you, Robs. What we are going to do is we're just going to go and ride the bridge instead. What? There's no chance I survived that, surely. Oh! No, it was close. Oh, it was close. I thought I was going to get a good bounce. I don't think there's a story as such. I just uploaded 1 or 2 videos done well, decided to carry on, and then we ended up at this point. Front flip? No front flip. The bulk is bulking. I do feel like a big boy at the moment. And to be fair, I'll probably have a bowl of cereal once this stream's done. It's just a nice excuse to be able to eat a load of shit all the time. I feel like I'm going downstairs every couple of hours just to grab food. I've had far too many bagels with cream cheese for my liking in the last 2 days. That's kind of like my new addiction. Please don't fall off the edge. It's good. What I'm not looking forwards to, though, is getting to that point where I feel like proper fat from it. And I'm also not looking forward to coming to the end of it and then having to basically cut my calories in half to start cutting down again. That will not be too fun. I got no issue with the factory. I thought it was like something hidden under the water. Then it was just a bug with the ground. I've got no issue with the factory bikes whatsoever. I enjoy. I enjoy them. I think they've got their place. I wish we'd be able to ride both at the same time. Just MX bikes things, eh? Oh, that would have been sick if I could have doubled over that. That would have been very, very fast. Oh. Yeah, happens. I'm trying to do a semi clean bulk. So I have the occasional bit of dirty food here and there, but not all the time. My issue is when you lean bulk, it's just the quantity of food that you've got to try and take in as well. I struggle so much to eat that much. I just replace stuff from what I usually eat, so instead of having like my chicken, sausages and scrambled egg in the morning, I'll have chicken, sausages and scrambled egg, but with a bunch of cheese inside, so scrambled egg, and having like barbecue sauce rather than hot sauce, just like little things to increase the calorie count. And then I also get to be a little bit naughty whenever I want, have a bowl of cereal here and there. I bought some, I'm not sure if it's a universal thing or if it's just a UK thing, but I'm a really, really big fan of them Rice Krispie squares. There's like that marshmallow flavour. can eat two to four of those a day, which are very, very nice. Lunch changes quite often. Today I had 2 bagels with cream cheese, which was nice. Throw the occasional like chocolate cookie in there too. Just whatever I'm feeling at the time. So I still want to try and keep the protein fairly high. What I did buy, which I'm a little bit guilty of watching too much Sam Sulek for this, is some chocolate milk. Although annoyingly, the store that I went to didn't have just like normal chocolate milk. I had to get like almond milk for the chocolate version. And I guzzled my way through that because, oh my god, that stuff is good. Very, very good. I don't have a Supercross setup, unfortunately, Brendan. I run it stock other than the tyres whenever I do ride it. It's not something I've spent too much time on. I don't know if I will, to be fair. I definitely think there's better bikes for me out there. Why do you assume I don't use seasoning? I salt and pepper my stuff, but if I'm having like sausages and eggs, I'm not putting anything else on it other than salt and pepper. I just didn't think that was relevant to mention in the process. Yeah, my god, my traps at the moment, very, very sore. But I know that it's a good thing if they hurt, because then that means that they've actually worked, and then hopefully they will regrow bigger and stronger for next time. See, I always thought that it's not only like calories, so I could quite easily like drink a crap ton of calories. Like I could buy like a large milkshake, for example, and do 1,000, 1,500 easily. But I was under the assumption if you want to put on proper size, it's not like size as well as not just being fat. I thought it was also the amount of food, as in terms of like the mass of food that you eat combined with the calories, not just calories. Because I could just eat a shit ton of chocolate and be done with calories if I wanted to, but then there's no like mass to it. Why am I being run into, bro? We're around turn 1 already. Oh my god, why do I bother? Why do I bother? I feel like I get the whole shot and then I still get taken out from behind. Why are you going from outside to inside? Oh my god, I question people's choices. Well, at the same time, to be fair, most of the rest of the world think that we drink like tea for every single meal and we eat only beans on toast and shit like that all the time. So I do think the rest of the world's view on the UK is very, very skewed. And when I say rest of the world, I just mean outside of Europe, so mostly in the US. It's like the amount of times as well I see, you know, we have that whole like freedom units debate, and people are like, what's a kilometre? It's like, I wouldn't know. The UK use miles an hour, not kilometres an hour. Like the amount of times I see Americans like, trying to use the kilometres an hour thing. So I don't know about that. Sorry. We don't use that. Yeah, track's called E Street. It's a free track made by Mr. Kells himself. It's very, very good. It's a sand track, so if you enjoy sand tracks, you'll like this. If not, you'll probably have a bad time. We're fighting our way back through the pack after that abysmal start. Oh, please. I have not been able to follow a rut. Well, to be fair, any corner today, for the life of me. I keep turning too sharp or not enough and crashing a hell of a lot. Well, I will, so one thing that is very weird UK-wise, at least, is most of us tend to weigh ourselves in, like, stone and pounds, which I agree is a very, very weird way of doing it, because you may as well just do it in pounds or kilograms. But then what I like at the gym is all the weights, like the dumbbells and the plates, is all in kilograms rather than pounds, because it's like, then if you go to a bench press, whilst saying that you've done 225 pounds sounds cool, I think saying that you've done 100 kg, which is the equivalent of 225 pounds, sounds better. Even though the number's lower, it's like more of a round number. So I'd much rather have a target of something being 100 than a target of 225, if that makes sense. I think that's both mine and Charlie's goal at the moment, to be fair. Even though we've both got different ways of going about things at the moment, because I think he's trying to cut down and I'm trying to bulk up, but I think we're both trying to get to that 100 kg or 225 pound mark on bench at one point. I mean, we're still both doing our push-pull legs on rotation. We're not just like focusing on bench only as a workout. It's quite a small part, but you know, just goals that you want to reach at some point. My bench PR is not good at all. I think it's 75 kg, so times that by, was it 2.25 or something to get it in pounds? I'm not too sure. So that was 75 kg at about 80 kg body weight. So that's which isn't bad, to be fair, if you compare it to your body weight. But I want to get it up quite a lot. I want to get it up there, and it's way down now. It's probably at about 55-ish at the moment, where I didn't go to the gym for like 5 months or so. Like, it dropped off really, really quickly. So hopefully in like 2-3 months time it'll be back up there where it was, and then past that we can try and get it even further. This is a conversation I keep trying to have with Charlie as well, was because he's stronger than me in like most exercises. I think the only thing that I've kind of got him beat for is like breech curls, things like that. And I'm trying to tell him, it's like, mass moves mass. If you're a bigger person, then most of the time you will be able to move more weight. And so I'm like 13, he's 16. He's about 30, no, maybe about 40 pounds heavier than I am. So there's a good amount of extra mass there that you can use to his advantage. I feel like we'll probably end up meeting in the middle, because he's trying to cut down, I'm trying to bulk up, and we'll just go slap bang in the middle and then see where we go from there. But it was pretty disgusting to me, the realization of just how quick that muscle disappears. Because it took me like a good 4 months maybe to build it up and be a point that I was happy with. And then over the course of about 5 months of not really doing anything, it just completely went again, all the way back to the beginning. So consistency do be the key. I understand why people make gym literally part of their lives. I have no idea how I'm in the lead this, by the way. I've not paid attention to this race whatsoever. I've just been looking at chat and talking about a bunch of crap all the time. Yeah, I know. That's why a lot of sports have weight classes, because it does go a long way. It's like you can be really, really strong and only be 70 kg, but if you're going up against someone that's like 100 kg plus, you are going to be at a disadvantage. Which is why, as much as I don't particularly enjoy breathing heavy after going up a set of stairs, I do think I do need a bulk for a couple of months to put on that original mass to then cut down and turn into muscle. Yeah, I'm changing the way I do stuff now. Usually I'd pick a weight like that I felt comfortable with and do 3 sets of like 10 to 12-ish. But now I'm trying to just go with the mentality of try and pick a slightly heavier weight and get between 6 to 10-ish reps, but make sure that you go to failure but within that rep range. And if you don't go to failure within that rep range, then crank it up. It's like if I'm doing preacher curls and I can just keep getting to this point all the time, they'll get to a point where I lift it, get about halfway to here, and it won't go any further, so I'll just keep going and going and going and straining. And then it'll get to a point when I'm right at the bottom of the curl and I just can't get it past this point, and then that to me is going to failure. Not going to the point where you basically risk an injury, because I feel like that'd be pretty stupid, but you're going to the point where you know you're pushing yourself and you are tired at the end of the session. I'm not sure. I can't see inside of her casket, unfortunately. I'm not sure if she's hot. But, boys, hate to say it, I'm going to end the stream there. Going for just over 2 hours. I really need to go to the toilet anyway. And I'm going to give the girlfriend a call, because I haven't heard from her much today, so I can see how she's doing. So I am going to peace out the scene. I don't know if there's anything going on tomorrow, to be honest, so I'll play it by ear. You might get a stream from me, you might not. We shall see. But tomorrow's video will most likely be a video on that new Stone Rider Supercross track, Rust. So we'll see how that goes. So thank you all again. It's been very, very pleasant. I hope you enjoy James Charles's appearance here. And we're going to love and leave you. So enjoy the rest of your night.